A man who claims he was violently arrested by Dearborn police sues the city and wins big.
A jury awarding nearly $10 million to the victim, who says he was only asking for directions. Here's Fox News' Hillary Golston with more on this historic settlement.
The context is very important here. Luther Gonzalez Hall was coming from a friend's house on his bike. He wanted to be sure that he was heading the right way to get home when he was attacked by an officer seemingly without provocation after asking for directions. The suit he won not only alleges violations of constitutional rights, but false imprisonment and arrest and battery and the wrongful charging of a crime.
I told you where I was at, right? Yeah. So why are you in here asking the same thing?
That's a Dearborn police officer speaking with Luther Gonzalez Hall inside a White Castle back in 2018.
I'm not for sure where I'm going.
I told you where to go.
All right, thank you.
Is that accurate or no?
Yeah.
So why are you in here?
I was just making sure.
Then 20-year-old Gonzalez Hall had stopped to speak with the officer outside, but was still confused.
I asked him for directions, and he was just being rude already and cursing at me and stuff like that. So I just wanted to get away from him. I feel like he was having a bad day. And so that's why I went to the White Castles and tried to ask them, because I've been there plenty of times. I was trying to find my way home. And I kept asking him, you know, what did I do? What did I do?
What did I do? What did I do? I'm sorry, what did I do?
Looking at the jury's $9.3 million verdict, the answer to that is nothing, except decide to get out of there.
Come here, guy. Come here. Yo.
Whoa.
Gonzalez Hall would eventually be tackled.
Bro!
Luther had a right to resist, because as a citizen, most people don't know this, you can resist an unlawful arrest. So the officer figures, oh, he resisted, I'm going to stick him with the charge of resisting and opposing.
The charge was dropped. Luther has had several surgeries, including multiple on his foot, according to his attorney, and has been left with permanent damage.
My dad was a cop. My dad would have given him a ride home. My dad would have called, you know, his mom, his dad, or somebody to say, hey, you know, he's a little disoriented. Can you come pick him up?
I was just happy that people that didn't even know me, you know, let me get my rights, because even all the officers said that I didn't have no rights when they were doing that to me.
Of course, I reached out to Dearborn to see if they had any reaction to this verdict. I didn't hear back, but I wanted to know whether or not this officer is still working for the department and in what capacity. Hillary Golston, Fox 2 News.